Let's get you the latest of the BJP responding to the Election Commission, justifying the speeches that were made by the Prime Minister in a 9-page letter by the BJP to the poll body. It is the BJP's president in his response to the Election Commission that has not only defended the statements that were made by the Prime Minister, but also urged the Election Commission to take action against the Congress and the left parties that have complained against the Prime Minister. We have my colleague Vasudha joining us to get us more on this. Vasudha, take us through the speeches that were made. These are particularly the speech that was made at Banswara, based on which these complaints were made.
Absolutely, Divya. This was an exceptional case because the notice in this case of alleged MCC violation was sent by ECI to the party presidents, basically reminding them that their star campaigners have to behave in a responsible way because they set the standards for others. Now, in this particular reply that the BJP has sent to ECI, and remember that this has come after 2 extensions, Congress has already replied to this. BJP has replied to this ECI notice in which, in a 9-page letter, it has in a very detailed way talked about, in some ways rebutted all the claims that the Congress has made. Now, ECI had sent this notice to BJP on the complaints that it had received from the Congress party, basically alleging that the Prime Minister was using religion in his speeches. And in the Banswara speech, the Prime Minister did talk about infiltrators and wealth redistribution idea of the Congress. So the BJP in its response basically says that all the points that the Prime Minister made were based on hard facts, and they were in response to the Congress claims and the Congress campaign that had been going on for the last few days, including the promises that were made in the manifesto. And the Prime Minister was only trying to inform the people of India as to what the party is up to. The party in its letter also goes on to talk about Hinduism as a faith and Lord Ram as an international, as a universal concept, and as Ramayana being a revered epic, not just in India but also in several countries abroad, and how the Congress, by skipping the Mandir visit, has insulted the faith of millions of Indians. And at the same time, it also goes on to talk about the allies of Congress party, including DMK, the positions that they've taken in the past with regard to Lord Ram, questioning its existence, and also with respect to Sanatan Dharma. In fact, the whole letter is based at countering the Congress party claims, and of course this is a big flashpoint. Now the party has already responded. Congress responded a few days ago. Remember, this notice was also sent to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, and in his response he talked about, he alleged that the party was making BJP was making preposterous claims against the Congress manifesto and talking about things that did not even exist in the manifesto. With this response, I think in some ways the ball is now finally back in the EC's court as to what it does. But let's also remember that the Prime Minister has also spoken about the comments that he made in Banswara yesterday. In one of his interviews, he said that he did not talk specifically about Muslims. So that is the BJP in some ways defending the Prime Minister's speech in Banswara, which had become an important flashpoint between the BJP and the opposition.